Welcome to my YouTube channel, and joining me we have Benita today. Big round of applause for Benita.
Thank you, Simone. I'm glad to be here on your channel today.
Good. I'm glad. I'm delighted to have you here again. I really love these live videos that we do together and the crafting together. And hopefully
Yeah.
we'll have some people will join us and we'll get to see what we're making. So we're going to use.
To have you here again. Oh my God.
Oh, we have a bit of
Sorry.
feedback there. Yes,
Sorry, I
there we
thought
go.
I
That's
was.
okay. No worries, Benita. No worries. Right, today I'm going using the Showstoppers 3. It's the winged pop-up showstopper. This was brought back in with the most recent collection from Major Surprise. And I was going to use other products. I did have on my desk to use the creative stamping, which is stuck to my but I was going to use this today and use the Fab stamp set, but this came in the post and I had to use it. And I know that Benita has the die as well. So we're both going to make showstopper cards using this die set, but I'm going to use the collection and make a masculine card, and Benita is going to use some products that she has from previous collections. She's going to make a beautiful feminine card. Now it can be anyone for anyone, but I kind of like the idea of when I do a go live together that, you know, maybe one does a masculine and one does a feminine card. I think it helps with inspiration, especially masculine cards. Don't you think, Benita? It can be hard to come up with ideas for them.
Yeah, that's really hard with masculine cards. So I'm glad I'm making a feminine version today.
Okay, well, why don't you run through the products that you're using, and then I'll go through the products that I'm using.
So we are using Showstoppers 3, this winged pop-up. And then I am using Major Surprise Chunky Alphabet and the beautiful flowers from Major Surprise and the oldie but goodie makeup.
I love those.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called because I don't have them here now. But it was, yeah, I don't know, but it's the makeup and handbags or something.
Yes. Yeah, I love them. I can't think of what they're called now either, but I'm sure Kay is in the comments there. She'll pop in what it is. And I'll put a list at the end of the live of all the products we've used. Just a shout out this morning to Pippa. Good morning, Pippa. And Little Rabbit Designs. That's Cara. Hello, Crafty Cara. And Kay, our crafty friend Kay. Good morning to the three of you ladies. Hope you're all well. Yeah. So is that everything you're planning more or less to use on your card today?
And I have cut out the flowers in pattern paper, and I'm using my Ohuhu markers to color in the makeup and bags and shoes.
Oh, lovely. I love watching you color. Yourself and Kay are both inspirational to me when it comes to coloring. I mean, there are like, you know, Amy Orr and Jennifer Maguire and Christina Werner, and there's all those. But of people I know, yourself, Kay, Sam, Lou, you know, all great colorists, if that's what the word is. Anyway, let me quickly run through what I'm using. So I'm going to use the new Garden Party sentiments. I'll probably pull a sentiment from that for on the card. Now, I do have two other sentiment sets. I have the Happy Birthday one and the Sentiments A5. So between the three of these, I'm going to pull in a sentiment. Haven't decided yet, but there'd be no panic there. I'm also using the Village Pub set. I have stamped quite a few images from this, and I have them all here ready, as well as everything else. I hope they're all in shot there. It's really hard when we do it in profile to get everything in shot. Is that everything in shot there? So you can see I've some of my coloring done. I've already got my pub done because we didn't want the live to go too long. And I have an awful tendency when I'm coloring to just go into my own little
It's
world.
easily done.
So I have most of them done. I'll color in one or two other things for to go on the card. And as I said, that's a stamp and die set that comes. So once that's colored, I can then die cut or fussy cut out. There's also this set, the Cottage Garden. I'm not going to be using anything from that, but it's part of that new release. I've used the Essential Craft papers from Craft Consortium. I've picked out some with lovely blues, and they've oranges on the back, Benita's favorite color. So that's the paper pad that I have used for today. And I've got some, I've got some of the big sentiments, the Made to Surprise big sentiments. I've got those. And I've got yay, cheers, celebrate today, enjoy, hooray. Again, I haven't decided what is going on the card. So I'll do that when I get there.
Just wing it.
I'm winging it. Look, I've everything I think I'll need. After that, it's all a case of go with the flow.
Yeah.
So what I have for my card base is I have taken the large die. Let me pull this out from over here. So I've taken this large die and I've die cut this out twice. And that will give me 2 of these. So let me just move it. See, that's the great thing about when you record a video, you can edit all this bit out. There's no editing on YouTube. So I have the 2 pieces there. You go over the score lines. There are cut lines and there are score lines. Go over them with your scoreboard. It makes it easier to stand up. And this is how it's going to look. And I'm putting mine on another 5x7 card base. Benita is going to do hers, so it's the 2 shapes together and they'll close like that. I'm popping mine in a card base so you can see how it looks. Now I could put an extra score line here and on my card base so that it sits up like this and then this panel comes out again. I'm in 2 minds, but it's an option. So, if I don't do it, there's inspiration. You can do it. I've also got a piece of 10 by 7. And the reason I have that is when my 2 card bases go together, it's going to look like so. And the 2 are going to be joined in the middle there. I hope I'm on screen and that everyone can see. So I want a piece of 10 by 7 to back that, to stick it onto. And that way then it's going to be, in essence, they're a gatefold style card, aren't they, Benita?
Yes.
When they open and close but they're a large one. They're going to be 10 by 7. Now,
Yeah.
don't panic, because if you have bought the 10 by 7 card bases with matching envelopes from Craft Stash before they closed, which I did, you'll have yourself a 10 by 7 envelope. The reason I bought the 10 by 7 card, so it's a top or a side fold, whichever you want, I cut them down into a 5 by 7. So it gives me a 5 by 7 top folding card. And I have a load of the envelopes left. And they were always something like, what am I going to do with that envelope? Now, sometimes I'll make a card that's 6 by 8 or whatever. I could use it for that. But these showstopper styles are brilliant if you've got this envelope, because they're going to fit. So that's all my bits and pieces. I'm just going to talk you through where our two are going to meet together here in the middle. And we'll have this one here, and I'm still hoping I'm in shot. You need to die cut out a center panel like this from the dies. Now, these are the mats and layers that come with it, but this would be too small. So what I've done is I've done partial cutting. I've put this on a piece of pattern paper. I've put my plate down only to just before this cutting line here, and I've die cut it out. Then I've moved my die over and I have measured across here because it needs to be 4 3/4 here, because I think that's the measurement. Is that the measurement, Benita?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think so too. Let me see. Let me just to be sure. It's 4 3/4. Yeah, it needs to be 4 3/4. So you need to measure from here along, and then you need to put your die down. So when your die is down, you're measuring from that edge over 4 3/4. Stick that down and partially die cut back up to this edge again. And that will give you your panel that will be big enough to sit in between. Because a lot of people take these two and they join them together here. But we're actually extending the whole thing out so they sit together. And then your panel gets put on top. So it really is a wham bang showstopper. It's, this would be epic for a big birthday, but I don't think it has to be a big birthday to give someone a showstopper card. Do you, Benita?
No, just a special person.
Yes,
For
special
no
people.
reason.
Yeah. Now, there are also other dies in here for putting on these parts here. I'm not going adding to them. Are you, Benita?
What do you mean?
So where you have these pieces here, you're not adding to them, are you, with the smaller dies?
Oh, I am.
Oh.
I am putting all
Oh,
over.
Benita's throwing the kitchen sink at it. Brilliant. Well,
Yes.
I'm not. I'm not doing that because I've got my pattern paper that's going to go on here. And then I've cut out another two, which are going to sit there and sit. So let me see if I can show you all the way over there and all the way over here. We'll have to bring our cards in and show them that way, I think, Benita, to make sure they're in shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it'll look really cool. So, right, I'm going to go ahead and start sticking this down while Benita shows you all the bits that she has prepared. So fire away, Benita.
Yeah. So I have started here, and thank you, Kay, for the collection name. It was Let's Hear It for the Girls.
Lovely.
So
Yeah.
I have stamped images here and started coloring, and I'm making this card for one of my best friends here in Sweden. So, and she loves pink, so mostly pink card here. So I have cut out the flowers. I have cut out in the pattern paper that I'm using, and I'm using what's the name? Enchanted Jungle from Craft Consortium. I forgot the name there. And
Craft Consortium has some lovely pattern papers, don't they, Benita?
I can't. Yeah, they are a great company. They are always coming out with great papers. And I have cut out here, so these will be the edge pieces, and this beautiful paper will be for the middle. And I have mirror card in silver, and then I have all these small bits and pieces in silver mirror card, and the pink paper also, just so I make it the right way, so I don't take the leopard, cheetah, or jeopard, or what it's called.
Leopard, is it?
Yeah, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. So these flowers are really lovely to die cut out in pattern paper because they get a total different look with them when you die cut out in pattern paper. So instead of inking them up like I did last time, I think, when we were on your channel,
Mm-hmm.
so I and then I have the leaves also from the same die set, and I die cut out in different green, and I am inking the flowers and the leaves around them just to make it more interesting, and
Oh.
forming them on my foam pad.
Mm-hmm.
I have lots of pieces here. Oh,
Thank God for prep. Oops. Have we lost your sound, Benita?
sorry.
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
You're back.
yeah, yeah. I had to put it off sound because someone decided to call me.
I'm thoughtful of them.
Yeah, it's always something, you know.
I do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So and then I cut out the letters for my friend in chunky alphabet there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have some faceted bling. Oh,
No.
why?
Yeah, it looks like you're not on screen, Benita.
Oh my God, what happened?
Have you
What?
turned off?
Oh my God, where did I? I can see it on my phone. So what do I need
Yeah,
to do?
you're not here. Okay, guys, so Benita has gone off script as she is
Oh my
wont
God.
to do. So let me see if I can I okay.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to bring you back in, Benita. Can you come out and re-click the go live link?
Guys,
That's
oh,
okay. Come out of the live and
oh.
rejoin the live if you send it to me, and we can see if we can get Benita back. In the meantime, I'm going to continue on with adding my pieces, and I'm just adding my side panels. And once I have that done, oh, I can see, yeah, Benita, you have left the building. So hopefully now she's going to re-click on the link. I think when Benita got the call came in, I think it just I think that might have thrown her phone for a whizzy. So hopefully we can get her back once she clicks on that. So I'm just keeping an eye on my phone to see. I should be able to. Oh, there we go. Add someone. Let me just send an invite. There. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit now. Oh, this is going to be fun. Do apologize, people. Okay, so Benita has been sent the link again. Hopefully, oh my goodness, guys, this is beyond funny. Why can't YouTube just do what we want them to do and make things easy? How are you getting on there, Benita? Let me just have a word. Oh, there she is, ready to come back in. I have added her now, so it's just a matter of her clicking the link. And yes, there we
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
so
so
sorry.
sorry. That's okay. Do you know what? It's just keeping it real and keeping it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Let's see if
I
I.
think the phone call that you got probably
Yeah.
I think that's what affected it. But sure, look, it's real life. We're real life crafting here. So,
Yeah.
we won't sweat the small stuff. It's keeping people entertained.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
gosh.
And it
And
was
it
a
was a
spam
spam
call
call
also.
also.
So
So, oh, those spammers. They're
yeah, I
so
I
good.
was I was
I was
afraid it
afraid
was
it
my
was my
mother-in-law or
mother-in-law or
something because
something because
my
my
husband
husband
has
has
his
his
on
on
mute.
mute. Oh.
So yeah.
So yeah. Oh well, look, you're back.
Yeah.
And you're here. So that's all we need. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
and I'm
and
in
I'm in
shot.
shot. You are in shot. You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So. All right. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to move some of this out of the way so you don't get confused. I'm taking one panel and I'm going to add it to my 5x7 card. Now, when I went to add this on, my 5x7 was a little bit tall, 1/8 taller. So when you die cut out this piece, put it against your 5x7 card and make sure they're the same height. Doesn't matter if there's a little difference there, but I noticed that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these two in together. And then once I have that glued in here and this one glued on the other one, then I can join it to my big panel, because I was starting to panic there. I was thinking, oh, did I cut this too big? But I knew I hadn't. Yeah.
it's
So
easily.
it's easily done. So once I have that done, then I can add that bigger panel onto the back, and it means we won't see a join in here in the back. It'll just be all one panel. So that's what I'm going to do next. What are you doing next, Benita?
I'm
I'm
coloring
coloring
in
in
my
my
images.
images. Lovely. I love the color palette that you've chosen.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
and
had
I
to
had
do
to
it
do it
because my
because my
friend.
friend she likes those colors.
And I'm
And I'm
really
really
excited to
excited
see
to
how
see
it
how it
looks when
looks
it's
when it's
finished.
finished. I'm sure it'll look fabulous. I'll tell you something, you won't find that in the shop.
No.
No. Sure you won't. I'm going to have a quick look through the comments to have a looky see. Um, let's see. Carmen has joined us. Welcome, Carmen. We have Edwina. Hello, Edwina. Donna Lee. Hello, Donna. Pippa had to pop out, but she's back. So hopefully she missed all the carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the phone. We have Julie Williams. Hello, Julie. Welcome. Um, yeah, Kay says she's getting some reverb. Is everyone? My sound now is very low. Oh goodness. And Benita has an echo. Ladies,
Yeah,
yeah,
I am
I
so
am so.
I don't
I
know
don't
how
know
to
how
put
to put.
I will
I
have
will
to
have to
take off
take
the
off the
iPad
iPad
completely
completely
then, and
then,
I
and
can't
I can't
see
see
any
any
comments
comments
then.
then. Okay, so does that help at all? I've kind of had a swing about there with my volume. Does that help? Let me
You
know.
are a
You
little
are a
low,
little low,
Smo.
Smo. Yeah, I'm actually sat right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right next to it. I think this happened as well the last time with myself and Cara. We had a
Yeah.
little bit towards the end
But
as well.
can
Can
you
you
watch the
watch the
comments and
comments and
everything? Because
everything?
I
Because I
can't
can't
take
take
myself
myself
out
out
there.
there. Okay, Simone, your sound is very low, Carmen said. Ladies, there's a difference.
I
Carmen said
have
I
it
have
on
it
the
on the
lowest
lowest
K.
volume. Can you? Oh, okay. Maybe if I turn Benita down here.
I
Okay.
oh, I'm not a techie
Okay.
person.
I'm not either. And you see, when you don't realize what actually happens when this,
Yeah.
um,
But if it's okay, so I can go out from the iPad mode.
yeah, if you want to try that and see if that
Yeah.
helps, and we'll see what happens then.
Is it better now?
Okay, ladies, let me know if anything has improved now on the live.
I hope so. But now I can't see if I'm in shot or anything.
Yeah, you're in shot, Benita. No, it
Good.
seems to be there's an issue now with my volume.
But it's no echo.
There's no echo,
Good.
but my volume is still down. Is that what the problem is, Carmen?
Yeah, you are a
Is my
little low.
volume okay, or am I still very low? Yes, there's still an echo.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I think the only thing to do then is to come out of the live and restart it. That's going to be the only thing that we can do, because I don't know any way of changing it here on my side. There's no way for me to do it here. I
But
cannot affect the volume or anything.
it's so strange that it's an echo. Because I haven't anything up.
Pippa said she's turned her volume up to hear you, and the echo's not so bad. It was all fine until Benita got the call. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm
Benita, it's
sorry.
your fault.
The dang
Okay,
spammers.
so guys, what do you think we should do? Should I come out and restart the live, or shall we carry on? Kay, I'm going to wait for you to let me know. Should we carry on the live, or should I do restart it and come back in? Benita's volume is very high. Unfortunately, Benita can't do anything about that. I cannot affect my volume. She can't affect hers. So if you can chat away there, Benita, as well.
Should I turn my volume down? Maybe.
Restart if you can, because it's hard to hear you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, ladies and ladies, right, I'm going to end the live. If you're watching this later on, there'll be another live, and I'll see if I can blend the two together as one. So bear with us. I'm going to end the live now, and I'll restart. Give us 2 minutes to restart the live.